Well, hello. I feel so ridiculous doing that. I wanted to get on today and show you guys this beautiful eye look. I did it in a TikTok challenge. It was the first time that I was like, yeah, this coral and this purple, and used a technique that I normally use for just like natural brown, whatever, black, brown, smoky eyes. And you can absolutely use this technique that way. But when doing it with the purple and the coral, it was just stunning. So I had to get a tutorial on it out for you guys. If you want to continue to see this look, then just keep watching. Thank you. All right, so let's jump into this look. The first thing that I do is I grab my biggest eyeshadow brush. I am going in with this peachy shade. I am very fair, so this is a great transition color for me. But as you can see, I am very pale, very pasty, so these peachy colors work fantastic for me. Is your body, it's your face. Is your body, it's your face. I don't know why I just got cheesy and had to smile. I love that though. I love seeing that part of me back, if that makes any sense. If you've been following me at all. Yeah, it's just, I'm just happy to be back to this point in life. So, all right. I am weird. Anyway. Okay, so keep this big fluffy keep this big fluffy brush close, because you're gonna use it to blend as we go. The next you're gonna get like a medium to larger sized fluffy brush. These blending fluffy brushes are my jam. They are what I use more than anything. The next color that I am going to go in with here is this, this M3 and then Latte. I kind of like mix the two together. I always tap off the excess. Gosh, this is kind of a random, anyway. So now we're going in here. Now you're going to notice I just did this with the other color too, but little circles in your outer corner and then bring this up. And then you can do the windshield wiper motions. You have the most product on your brush when you very first put it on your eyelid. So putting that brush where you want the most product, where you want it the richest, darkest, most intense, is going to be your friend. And doing these little circles is really going to help get a lot of that product right in that area, moving it up into the creases, getting it into that area. And then these windshield wiper motions are helping you blend this all out. It is going to bring a bit of that color in, as you can see, but it is not, it just makes everything very seamless, very pretty, very flawless. So now we've kind of got like a base going. I start with this with almost every single eye look. That transition shade, I mean, it can be warm, neutral brown, but a lighter one to really get in that crease. Because this particular look we're kind of flicking out, I'm going to pick up a little bit more product of those two shades and begin to pull this out. And we're just kind of flicking it out and going back and forth so we can create this shape early on. I love these lashes. They're Lashify, but they also drive me nuts when I'm doing my makeup. So as you can see, pulling this, flicking it out, you are still keeping a lot of the shape you already have, but you're really starting to define that shape that you've got now. Okay, so lid color. I always use my middle finger. I don't like brushes that much for like just stamping a color onto your lid. I am going in with this color right here, Crushed. It's vibrant, and these colors used to scare the crud out of me. But gosh, it is just beautiful. So when you do this, it's gonna get messy, like point blank. But that color payoff, I could sit here for 20 minutes with a brush trying to get that same color on there. And it's just not worth it to me. So I'm gonna go back in with that brush that I just had to really smooth out any kind of color that I had going on in here. I'm gonna pull, gosh, this is my ring finger now to kind of blend this in here. The fact is, we're just gonna put color over these spots, which I'll do now just to show you. But yeah, don't get too caught up with certain parts of the eye look, like perfecting it. You're just gonna start to blend it all together anyway. I really like a bright inner eye, so I am brightening this up. Okay, so this is a more dense, I call it a fluffy brush because it is, but it's not. It's definitely more dense, and we're gonna go in with this color here. It's called Go Home. Go Home. And when I'm putting this in, I'm like putting it down on the color and like twisting like this. I'm gonna get a lot richer, like more color on my brush that way, but more than like just like dusting it on there. So now I've got a lot of product right here. It's very important that we're going to put this, gosh, this lash drives me nuts, right here into this corner, and we're going to swirl. We want this to be the most intense point. So we are putting this in here and flicking up and flicking down, like just this little motion right here. Once we're getting that, we're going to kind of circle our way up into the crease and then flick up into the crease and just straight onto this lid. This is really helping us blend this outer corner that is so intense onto our lid. Hello? I swear I just heard music in my house. If I die, I have it recorded. So again, we're pulling from that outer corner in, making sure that we are incorporating it up and really like circle, circle, circle. It seems like a lot, and I get that, but this is just how these looks go. It feels like a lot, and then it never ends up being as much as you think it is, I don't think. Well, it doesn't ever end up being too much, I guess. So now we're just going to go over here in this corner and do exactly the same thing. Now we're going back in with this fluffy brush and blending, and I swear this makes such a huge difference. Everything blends so seamlessly. It's always so pretty. Now, with my little guy here, gosh, this is a really, really tiny flat shader brush. Oh, there it is. It doesn't like to focus. I am going to highlight my brow bone. I like getting a little bit of my lid shades on before doing this. Once I know I'm going to get into like a lot more detailed work, I will throw this in there. I don't like doing it at the very end because then I feel like it's just like stamped on there and it's like obvious. I don't know. I guess I'm weird about where I put all of these things into the look. But now that we are further into this, I am going to find, gosh, my very flat little shader brush. It does not want to focus on. Oh, come on, focus on this and not my hand. There we go. So this is a Morphe one, but it's my little square brush. I wish I knew better terms for these guys. I'm going to stamp this into the black on this. It's called Pantera. And I did just buy a new liquid eyeliner, but I love this look with the black. So I'm going to pull this lash down. You are going to push this liner in like it's, or this shadow in like it's liner. And as you do so, you feel free to basically fade it into the purple that we just put on there. Go. So again, we're just stamping this guy in here and then blending out. So now I'm taking that purple and just putting it right back in here and blending it into that black and really making this a seamless transition. Now, it's important not to get freaked out because like I just put purple where that coral was. We can always place these things back where they need to go. And honestly, I like putting a little bit of coral back into it once I finish these parts, just to make it pop a little more. So we have finished the top of that look. It is beautiful. Sorry, I love this one. I really do. I don't know what is going on with my hair. So once we do that on the lower lash line, you can leave it blank like this, call it a day, and go. I don't know why I think I'm a doll. You could put the coral underneath and make it really pop. I personally really love this purple and feel like it's a very, gosh, gorgeous smoky effect. To pull this guy down here, it also blends much easier than the coral, which the coral I love, but I don't know, there's something beautiful about this. So first I'm taking a very small brush, putting this purple in here, and then grabbing the bigger brush that I had put the purple in my eyelid with, blending this out, and then I'm taking the really big brush with a little bit of that peachy transition shade on it again, and blending. As I blend more, I feel more comfortable bringing it in, if that makes any sense. And now you can really see how like open this makes my eye look and how like pretty and sultry and smoky that adding that purple to the bottom makes my eye look. It's so pretty. It's 100% acceptable also to look at yourself after you've put all this work in and think that it's beautiful. I don't know. All right. As you can see, it turns out so pretty. All right, well, that is it. I hope that you love the look. I hope that you can work the look out. If you have any questions, leave comments. If you want to see any particular colors, any other type of eye likes, any other type of eye looks, let me know. All right. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed it and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.